First point is this. Next, we are going to understand about how many types of flow control statements in Python. Types of flow control statements in Python. What are those? Number one is available. There is a category number one is called conditional statements. Conditional. Carefully listen. The index itself will take some time. I will take some 5 to 10 minutes to tell about how a very detailed discussion we are going to make it. Conditional or selection statements. Selection statements, also called as branching statements. Branching statements we are going to discuss. Branching. And next is called second category. Under that we are going to discuss. The first point is, there I am going to discuss about first point, simple if statement. Simple if statement. And don't think that, sir, I already know this simple if statement. What you know, what I'm going to tell is completely different. What you know, job will not come. What I'm going to tell, job will come. That much I'm going to give the detailed explanation for you. You might be heard about it, but in my class you are going to listen separately. And the second point is if-else statement. If-else statement. If-else statement. Third one is if, elif, else statement. Else statement. If statement. Else, if, else, like that I'm going to write it. Okay. Well, and next fourth is called what? Match case. Match case statement in Python. Version followed by, for this programming examples we are going to discuss. Many examples I'm going to discuss here, because your programming skills will be improved based on this topic only. Okay. So we are learning programming language to do any sort of real-time requirement easily with the coding. That is the main importance. Okay. And what you learned in your colleges and all those things, you learned syntax and you are written in examination and you passed it. That marks is not necessary here. Even though you got a marks, if I give some small requirement, we are unable to do it. I'm going to make you to understand problem solving skills. How effectively we will solve the problem solving skills we are going to discuss in the class. Okay, students? Well, so try to understand the problem solving skills plus logic building skills. You need to get it in my class. Well, second category I'm going to discuss, students. Second category I'm going to discuss, that is called, second one is called looping statements. Looping or iterative statements. Iterative, or we can call it as a repetitive statements. Repetitive statements. Under that we are having the first one, while loop and while else loop. While else loop. While else loop. If you are a C language programmer, it is having do while also. Do while. Okay, now. So such a do while is not there in Python. We have for loop. And we are having for else loop also is there. For else loop is also there. For else loop is also there. What is the purpose of all of them? We are going to discuss. And followed by programming examples here also. Ample of so many examples I am going to discuss. Multiple examples I am going to discuss. Then after that, there is one more thing called third one, miscellaneous or transfer control statement, transfer flow statements. Transfer flow statements. Transfer flow statements. Under that, I'm going to discuss the first one is break. Second one is continue. continue. Third one is pass. Pass. Compulsory question, what is the pass? Compulsory question, what is the break and continue? So these break and continue and pass are helping a lot in doing what? Looping statements. Very, very, very important. Right? So pass, we are going to discuss. Followed by here also additional programming examples, which contains programming examples in every moment of it examples. This is called a one thing. Next, I'm going to discuss nested or what inner loops. Nested or what inner loops. While in a while, for in a for, while in for in while, four combinations I'm going to tell. So throughout our entire course of action, what we are going to take it, what is the need of that? What is the need of nested loops? What is the need of inner loops or nested loops? Followed by number of approaches. Followed by what? Programming examples. This is many more programming examples as a part of this. After that, next concept will start. So this I can complete within 2 days or 3 days like everybody, but we don't want. Because of discussing 1 or 2 days, it will become a BTech second college. Already first college is over. That is our flashback. 21 years your flashback is over. Now onwards you are going to a new life. Okay. And next onwards, I am going to discuss flow control statements. Purpose we are going to discuss first. So let us start with this is called index. Based on our index, we are going to start with this. From here onwards, multiple assignments I am going to give. And one more thing is, previously, one operator is left out. That is called what? Ternary operator in where? Python. Ternary operator in Python. That I will write it here. As a part of our looping, I will use that ternary operator in my class. Okay, students, don't worry. So, sorry, I left that ternary operator and continuing with the next. Because in every batch of mine, I will use this ternary operator as a part of my regular sessions. Shall we continue, students? Well, so students in the online, I hope you are understanding what is my index is. Please respond, all of you. Right. K. Anand, all of you. Rajul Gupta. Yes, sir. Very good. Now everybody is saying like anything. When I call their names now, they will get more joes. That's why I'm calling their names. Some favorite students will fix in my mind. Okay, but I may not call all these 231 students. I may not call all these 231 students, but definitely I will remember some of them. But only thing is, I feel sometimes I'm not remembering offline students' names. So I did not ask your name, right? No problem, because you are sitting in front of me daily. Whenever I see outside, I will get a vision in my class where he is sitting. Is he sitting in front of me or which side he is sitting? And some of them will see me and they will run away back also by fearing. Why? You may ask some question, why unnecessarily headache with this guy? Let us run back. So not like that. So if you run back, I will call you and I will ask questions. Whenever you visible to me and see me, I will also see you and feel that he is my student sitting in the class. Outside, I am not your teacher. I am not belongs to, but there is some relation, is my student and teacher. But inside the class, you are in my full control. Okay, now? So outside, whether you are sitting there and eating ice cream and all this, I don't mind. No problem. Eat. But read the notes also. So yesterday, maybe in your class or 11 o'clock, I hope. 11 o'clock student. Day before a Saturday, I hope. Is taking ice cream with friends going on. I went out because I have video session at 1 o'clock. Video sessions are there for me. I used to go down after my 1 o'clock. There are a group of students taking ice cream. When I went out, they can eat ice cream. Even I also eat sometimes ice cream. So when I went, they're keeping ice cream behind of that, like this. Behind of that. That ice cream is cone. Keeping like this, what will happen? pant, shirt, everything is ice cream only. Waste. And I immediately that ice cream fall down and everything. Waste, na? Why? Why do you think? Did I say that don't eat like that? Don't think like that. Outside you do whatever you like, which is supposed to be a good, and do some good things. This is my advice, students. Don't mind otherwise. So, yes, ma. Yeah, Shah Rukh Khan. Yeah, I'm calling your name also. Shah Rukh Khan. Sir, my name. Right, please. Shah Rukh Khan, I called you. Venkana Babu, yes. Good. So, like that. Even when my sir will call my name when I'm a student, I will get more joes. Right, like, okay. Because if I call you, you'll get a more energy to answer my questions also. Right? Like Bhavika, Pranita, they are all going to be what? Calling their names. They are going to be very much active. They are saying, they are bouncing by themselves. See, like that. Whenever I call their name, sir, I am ready. Like that they are saying. Right. So, yeah. Rajul Gupta, I called your name first only. Okay. Let me start my session. Okay, students. Let me start. Serious now. Please give me an opportunity to present my subject for 1 hour 35 minutes because already time some 10 minutes is over. Now let me start. What is the purpose of this looping statements? Why these looping statements are important? I'll give you a good explanation and it's followed by some programming in the class also today. The purpose of looping statements in the programming languages is to perform certain operation. To perform an operation purpose, we will go for what? Looping statements. Of course, I need not ask the questions at this stage, whether you know it or not, I don't know, but I want to give you the clarity on this. For that, I'm giving some small example now. A small example I want to give you. A small, a very, uh, what do you call? A layman example I'm going to put. A layman example. I want to give a very good awareness in your mind. A very good awareness in your mind, I want to keep it. Now, now I'm saying, how do you complete? Listen, my class, ma, serious. How do you complete? How do you complete? How do you complete your BTech? How do you complete your BTech or MCA or BCA or degree? Or degree. This is my small question. And now, this is my question, students. And don't think this is a layman question I said. To complete this type of, this is basically an operation, students. This is basically an operation. Any type of operation, if you take it, that operation definitely will contain two sub operations will present inside. Compulsory, that is. When you take any type of operation, definitely there are two sub operations are present. Compulsory. You take anything, there are two operations compulsory involving. Number one, I am saying that I am not asking how do you complete your BTech or MCA. It will become a funny question in the class. Myself only seriously saying, if anybody asks me, sir, how do you complete your BTech or MCA or BC or degree? I will say, I will take an admission, sir. I will say, I will take an admission. Then I will go to college. Go to college. Go to college every day. Go to college every day. Go to college every day. Dear students, taking an admission is what operation? Is it one-time operation or repeated operation? Very good. One-time operation. Dear students in the online, please reply immediately. So, taking an admission is one-time operation. Taking an admission is what? One-time operation. And going to the college every day is a repeated operation. Am I correct? Yeah. Small examples will make you an expert in the programming. Dear students, one more question. One more question. If I want to read my notes, reading my notes is called what? An operation. Reading my notes is called operation. In that operation, two sub operations are there. Opening the notes is one time operation. First page, second page, third page, fourth page, 20 pages or 50 pages are there, for example. Reading all those 50 pages is what? Repeated operation. Am I correct? Yes. Like that, learning the course is one time. Doing the job in many companies is repeated operation. Am I correct? So even you take my situation, when I come to my home, morning I will come, it is a one-time operation. And I will take my classes repeatedly. I'll go to my home after my class. How many times I am coming from my home? One time. How many classes I am taking? 5 classes I will take. Coming from my home is one-time operation. Taking 5 classes is a repeated operation. I will finish my work and I will go. Instead of that, I'll come morning 7 o'clock, 7 to 9 I will take, 9 o'clock I will go to home, immediately I come back and I will take the next class. Is it recommended? Every time going home and coming back and going home, coming back, taking the class is called what? Worst operation. Taking the classes is a repeated operation. Coming from the home is called a one-time operation. Even in normal life also, our flow control statements are very, very important. Am I correct? So, taking an admission is called one-time operation. Here I would like to present one important thing for you. What is that? One-time operations. One-time operations. Next is called what? Repeated operation. One-time operation and next is called what, students? Repeated operations. Repeated operations. Repeated operations. So, if you carefully follow to do this one-time operation, I will go for what? Conditional statements. To do this repeated operation, I will go for looping statements. Fix, this is fix. You learn data science, you learn Java, you learn anything. This importance is going to be fixed. To do one-time operations, I will go for what? To do one-time operation, I will go for what? Conditional statements. I will write here conditional statements. Conditional statements. To do the repeated operation, I will go for what statements? Looping statements. Looping statements. Looping statements are nothing but what? Repeated iterative statements or looping statements or repetitive statements. The name itself says. Come on, for my satisfaction here. You have 1 to 100 is called one ranking system. You will get an admission into X college, for example. Careful, ma. 101 to or 1 to 500, you will get one in one place. 501 to where 1001, 1000 up to 1000, you will get it in Y college. You will get it into Y college. Getting Y college. From 1001 to 1500, you will get it into Z college. Z college, you will get it. From 1501 to what? 2000, you will get into some K college. Right, students. Now your rank is something like 1235. Your rank is called what, 1235. It is your rank. Start, students, all of you. Now I will check it in where. Is my rank present in first slot? No. No means what? False. False means what? Go to next condition. Is my rank present in this slot? False. Go to next. Is my slot present in this? Yes. Execute Z college. How many times? One time. One time. And come out, and then you are not checking with the other condition because it is satisfied or not. That means once the condition is satisfied, means once the condition is true, do some X operation. Once the condition is false, do some Y operation. One more time. I want to decide whether the number is positive or negative. Number is positive or negative. A10, I want to decide positive or negative. Is A greater than, positive number means what? Greater than 0. Negative number means less than 0. Is my A is greater than 0? True. A is what? 10. Spell out, all of you. A is what? 10. Is A greater than 0? Yes. Say what? Positive number. Suppose A is equal to minus 10. Is A greater than 0? Into what? A is negative. That means if it is positive, do one operation. If it is negative, do what? Y operation. Your parents also say sometimes, your parents are business family. They are saying, if you get a software job, you do it. Otherwise, do the business. What is using there? Condition statement they are using. If we get a software job, go to software field. Else do business. True means do the software job. If not getting the software job, do the business. Are you able to follow? How many times? Either one time you check it. Either you get the job or you come to this place. Either one of it. How many times doing that? One time only checking, which is known as what? Conditional statements we can call. What is this now? Looping statements I am coming, students. Looping statements. Please coming to the repeated operations. Repeated operations means what? I will do the operation repeatedly. Repeatedly, don't keep full stop there. Repeatedly means there is no meaning at all. Repeatedly for how many years? For a finite number of times. Spell out the word. Finite number of times. Until my condition becomes a false. Until my condition becomes. Come on, you are a BTech student. Need to go to the college how many years? Starting with which year? Right, good. How many years you need to go? What is the condition? What is your year starting with? 1. What is the destination? 4. Please concatenate them. Please join them. 1 less than or equal to 4. See, my dear students, I'll write one beautiful coding. Algorithm point I will write. Year is equal to what? 1. Which is what? Initial we can call. Which part it is? Initialization part. Well, I'm writing one English word, student. Don't worry about the English. Just English word I'm writing. Is how many years you need to go to BTech college? Where are you starting from? Please attach that both of them. That means year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. What is the condition? The starting year is 1 and ending year is called 4. Is my 1 less than or equal to 4? Join with what? Relational operators. Join with what? Logical operations. See, students, I am writing year less than or equal to what, ma? 4. 4. I am saying one English sentence I am writing. Go to college. Go to college. Beautiful. Go to college. Very nice, students. Very good. After that, what you will do? What you will do? You are going to the college. Once 1 year is over, you are going to second year or not? If you write like this, the code, what is happening? It is always first year only. Am I correct? I need to do, once 1 year is over, year is equal to what are you doing? Year plus 1. This is called what, updation we can call. Spell out, ma. And this part is called what? Condition we can call. Spell out. Right. Please start the flow. Please start the flow. What is the year, please? 1. 1 less than or equal to 4. True or false, you need to speak in my class. Don't take my already relational operators over, conditional logical operators over. True, false, you know the meaning of it. 1 less than or equal to 4, true. True means what? Go to the college. Over. Year is equal to year plus 1. How much? It is a 2. Our looping statements is having the capacity to take the PVM control back to the condition once again. That is called a while keyword I will write here. While keyword is having the capability to take my PVM control to the top of the condition once again. What is my year, please? 4. 4 or 3? 2 less than or equal to 4. Again true. Go to where? Year is equal to year. Good. 3 less than or equal to 4. Go to the college. 3 plus 1. 4 less than or equal to 4. Yes, go. Go to the 4th year also. Year plus 1. 5 less than or equal to 4. False means what? You will come out of the college and raise your hands. My BTech over. BTech is over. Correct or not? BTech is over. Now you will not get a sleep at the night. Yes, BTech is over. What to do from tomorrow onwards? What to do from tomorrow onwards? Did you get that thought? No, sir. Now you need to get it. BTech is over. Now see that how many times these statements are repeated, guys? In place of this is operator, I will write one keyword. I am going to explain in detail for you. Nothing to worry at this time while I will write it. So here my conditions are repeated how many times? 4 times. One more, students, I am asking one small question here. Once again, I am asking one question, beautiful question. I want to generate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 numbers I want to generate. What operation? Repeated operation. Repeated operation. That is what your brain has to say to you. Printing 1 to 10 is what operation? Repeated operation. Starting from where? Very good. That is nothing what? I is equal to what? Very good. Please. Here. Is it clear, students? All of you? Please confirm it. Yes, Subbarao, Prasad, Shahrukh Khan, Umesh, Kiran Kambli. Yes, sir. Nainik, Shai, Ritik. Very good. Ritik. Ritik is your friend, right? Yeah, he's coming to online. Yeah, Ritik. Very good. Now coming to Rambabu, Shivam. Yeah, finite number of times. Coming to next. Now I'm going to coming to the point. Shall I write one most important statement? What is the purpose of control statement? Flow control statements in Python. I'm going to give you the clarity on this. My dear students, please look at that. The purpose of, because everybody will ask the purpose. That means how you can use it in my programming. The purpose of flow control statements in Python. Purpose of flow control statements in Python is that to perform certain operation only once. What is that only once operation? Who will perform? Conditional operations. That means perform X operation in the case of what? True. Or what operation? Y operation in the case of what? False. How many times? 1 time. Or I'm going to continue. Perform certain operation repeatedly for finite number of times until test condition becomes very good, becomes a false. If you understand this most important statement, things are becoming dead easy. You apply anywhere else, this will satisfy like anything. Are you able to follow? So, coming to that, I want to check my number true or false. I want to check my number even or odd. How many times? I want to check my number even or odd. How many times? 1 time. I will use which statements? Conditional statements. I want to check hundreds of numbers even or odd. Looping. Repeated operation. Did you understand this? Yes. So I'm going to give you that. The purpose of looping flow control statements in Python is that to perform certain operation only once, that is perform X operation in the case of true or Y operation in the case of false, or perform certain operation repeatedly for finite number of times until the condition becomes false. Now I did not ask you what is the purpose of flow control statements or control structures in your language. You might be knowing C language. If I ask you, you will feel difficulty. That's why I wrote one important statement. Please remember this. Now, in Python programming, the flow control statements in Python are classified into classified into three types. Three types they are. I'm going to take. Who is that student? Stand up once. That student, black t-shirt student, stand up. Both of you. Now those only looking back. Sit down. You are good. Yes. You also stand up. Adjacent person. Stand up. Sit down. You are disturbing that guy. What is the purpose of flow control statements? If I don't disturb you, you will go out of order. He is going out of order. Both of you are going out of order. Just you are coming only for counting purpose. My dear student, please listen. Come here. Come to my place. You also want to come? Come. Both of you come here. When you are coming to my class, don't think that my friend, nobody else is here. Where are you going? Sit here. You sit there. No, don't sit there. No problem. No. Okay, na? Comfortable? Right. Now you see. At the end of the class, I will ask you, where is good, you will say. Okay? Right. So open the notebook. Keep ready. Now, see that. Now I am going to say, because whoever is making nice, they are my favorite students. Whoever is listening, I am not bothering about them. So today you are my favorite students. That's what, ma. Okay. Because when I am explaining, you should listen it. That is my concentration. Okay, no problem. Sit with me. Now I am starting with. In Python programming, the flow control statements in Python, flow control statements are classified into how many? Three types. I will write it. They are, I said. Number one is called, as I told you in the index part, we'll copy them. Number one is called what? Number one is called what? Conditional statements. Spell out all of you. Conditional statements. Number two is called what? Looping or repetitive or iterative statements. Third one is called what? You know, miscellaneous or transfer flow statements. Transfer flow statements. Right. First, I'm going a detailed programming I want to teach for which statements? Conditional. Once again, I'm asking, what is the condition? True or false? True means do what operation? False means do what operation? How many times? Finished. And our brain should work, which is called true, which is called false, which is one-time operation, which is a repeated operation. Our brain should work. And I will inculcate in the class, but you need to. Looping or repetitive or iterative. Meaning is what? To perform the operation what? Repeatedly. For how many times? Until condition becomes. You will go on coming to my class until my course is over or not. What is that operation called? Looping. You took an admission in my class. How many times? What is it? That's it. If you realize one small example, other things are dead easy for you. Are you able to understand? Because this I am going to apply even in the last session, pandas and numpy also. In data science also, minimum requirement to understand the problem solving skills. Okay, students. Now I am going to understand. I am going to introduce the next one is called conditional statements. I am going to. Conditional statements I am going to. Let me speak 2 minutes, 2 seconds for online students. Online students, is it understandable up to here? Is this flow is clear up to here? Yes. Good. All of them. Very good, ma'am. Nice. Let me move forward. Let me move forward to the discussion. Right. So, Ramya, switch off your video. Moto E 4 plus, switch off your video. Both of you switch off your videos, please. Now, let us move to the conditional statements now. In the conditional statements, what are available? Now I am going to enter into the programming discussion. In detail, I am writing what purpose of conditional statements. Here I wrote the overall sentence, I wrote it. Now here I am writing purpose of conditional statements again. The purpose of, I am writing the same, the purpose of conditional statements. The purpose of conditional statements or selection statements or branching statements is that is that to perform, you take my words as granted, to perform X operation or to perform operation, some operation, maybe X operation or Y operation, whatever it is, to perform certain operation when the condition is, come on, some other operation, perform some other operation, when the condition is, very good, when the condition is false. How many times? Only once. This is the ultimate statement. The purpose of conditional or selection or branching statements is that to perform some operation when the condition is true, or perform some other operation when the condition is false. How many times? Good. In Python programming, I'm saying here, selection statements or branching statements are classified into how many types? 4 types. They are, number 1, I am going to stop. Simple if statement. I'm going to write it. Simple if statement. Second one is called what? If else statement, students. If else statement. Next, third one is called what? If, elif, and then next else statement. I will explain diagram, syntax, everything, flow chart, everything. Fourth is called what? Match case statement. It is a new facility recently added to the Python 3.10 version. This is called a version. I will explain this. Everything I will explain in detail. So first beginning, I will go for which statement today? Simple if statement I want to explain. So first one I am going to explain the simple if statement. Shall I start? Very good. See students, I will explain simple if statement here. I will explain this actually into one colorful explanation I want to give. Simple if statement. Let me go to the, today you are getting one beautiful new concept, you are going to get it in front of you. And it is one of the severe headache for the student. Very much severe if you don't practice from today. If you practice, okay, day after tomorrow will say, after 2 days after that I'll practice, means it will become a headache throughout our entire Python course. That's why today after the class is over, the moment when you go to home, you have to practice it. Okay, let me go to the same thing. I will explain in the paint screen. I am going to explain. Okay, look at that. I'm going to explain here in a easy manner. Understand this. Now I'm going to say something like this. I'm going to talk about simple if statement. I'm going to explain, students. Simple if statement I'm going to explain. Very nice. There I'm going to talk syntax. I'm going to explain syntax. No need to worry about that headache kind of concept. I'll give you the clarity on this. This is called a syntax. And other side I am going to write the flow chart also. Other side I will write flow chart also. Don't worry. Here I will explain flow chart. Flow chart means something like a small kid can learn what exactly the operation is. Flow chart of simple if statement. Simple if statement I am going to explain. Flow chart for simple if statement I am going to explain. Okay, student. Please look into that carefully. Please look into this carefully. First coming to the syntax. Here I am going to write. Look at. If is a keyword. If is a keyword, class. It is a keyword. It is a keyword of. I am writing definitely one test condition here. Test condition means already you are aware of it. 2 or more variables connected with a relational operator or logical operator is called what? Test condition. Test condition always gives either a true or true means do some X operation. False means do some other Y operation. Easy. Easy, because already we completed the relational operators. Relational operators contains true or false discussion we made, and it is very dead easy. After that, today I am going to write, see that where my cursor is blinking, there I am writing colon. That colon in Python, generally the colon concept is not there in our C language, C++, Java, .NET. What they are having, opening bracket and closing bracket they have. Opening bracket and closing bracket they have. That indicates the suite of statements, block of statements comes under one block. In our Python, they did not give that symbols for this kind of thing, because the symbols was already used in where? Set and what? Dictionary kind of things. That's why they are using something different. That is a colon, indicating that it is like a opening bracket. It is just like a opening bracket. This symbol is known as what? Indentation symbol we can call. Spell out, all of you. All the online students must write in the chart window. I will verify. Indentation symbol. Indentation symbol. All of you spell out in the class. Indentation symbol. Indentation symbol acting as what? Just like a opening bracket, curly brace. Well, after that indentation symbol is written, you are supposed to maintain. Here, my cursor is generally, when you are working with the C language, C++ and all those things, we never bother about any indentation. But when you come to Python, you are supposed to maintain the indentation block of statements. For that indentation, I am asking you, maintain 4 spaces. Maintain how many spaces? 4 spaces. Well, for that 4 spaces, need not to take a space bar, need not to press 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Use a tab. If you try to use a space bar and all those things, you will get lot of troubles. Use tab. You know tab? And don't ask me where is the tab is there in your keyboard, sir. Because in my previous batches, sometimes I was experienced this. Right? Right, fine. So I'm writing here, students, and don't think that sir is saying for fun purpose this one, because I got that type of doubts. Now I'm saying that. Now I'm saying I'm taking the tab space. What is this now? Tell me, I'm waiting for you. What is this now? Statement 1. Spell out. Next I am writing statement 2. Next I am writing statement 2. So on. I am writing what? Statement n. Spell out. Statement n. These kind of statements are called indentation block of statements we can call. Spell out. Indentation block of statement. This is called statement 1, statement 2, statement 3. So many number of statements I am writing. These are all comes under what, students? Indentation block of statements. Spell out all of them, I said. Indentation. Right. Now I am going to mention it, because the first time you are listening this concept. Indentation block of statements. Next time onwards, I'll just spell out only indentation block of statements. Indentation block of statements. Indentation block of statements. Block of STMTS. Okay, students? Statements. How it is working? How it is working? See, students, and parallel to this if, I am writing parallel to this line. Parallel to this line means we don't write this parallel lines and all those things, students. Keep in mind. So parallel to this line, I am writing other statements are also there in my program. Other statements are also there in my program. See, students, I'm going to mention it here. Other statements in my program. So I'm going to write it. Other statements in the program. Just other statements. Other statements in program. Other statements in program. Okay, students, I am writing other statements in the program here. I am saying other statements in the program. See that parallel to this line only I am writing. Parallel to this line only I am saying. Come on, start the flow. First, where the PVM is coming? Condition, test condition. What is my test condition result? Either a true or only two things, either a true or false. If the test condition is true, what is happening? Execute the indentation block of statements. If the test condition is true, execute the indentation block of statements. How many times? One time. After that, coming out of that and execute what? Other statements in the program also. It will continue the flow in the other statements in the program. In the case of what? True. In the case of true. Next, if the test condition is a false, if the test condition is what? False. Simply coming out of what? Indentation block and execute what statements? Other statements in the program. Now you will get a doubt. Sir, how PVM knows that indentation block and other statements? I already told you, indentation block means what? Already I gave you some tab spaces or not? All these things are comes under what? Spell out that word. Indentation block of statements. The tab space itself will make you to understand that it is an indentation block of statement. It is included within the curly braces in other languages. Understand, students? If the condition is false, execute what statements? Other statements in the program. Understanding what are other statements in the program also important. Understandable? Once again, I will repeat. Did you understand this symbol first of all? What is this symbol called? What are these statements are called? Excellent. Coming to that, PVM control comes to where? If. If the test condition is true, execute the indentation block of statements and execute other statements in the program also. How many times? One time. If the test condition is false, straightforward if it is false, straightforward it is false, go to where? Other statements in the program. What is not executing? Indentation block of statements will not execute. Did you understand? Right. Let me write one small flow chart. And before going to that, students in the online, is it clear? Is it clear, students? You please make it clear. Right. Good. Now I am going to move forward. Now I will write a flow chart. Please, students, observe it. This flow chart. Actually, I have the flow chart already. I am not opening that flow chart which is already written in the class, because if I just open, you'll get confused. That's why I'm writing that in the beginning stages. Later you will understand me. What is this is called ma rhombus. This indicates what? Condition. Indicates condition. It is a diamond. Diamond makes you to understand true or false decision making. Test condition. Test condition. Test condition. Once the test condition is what? True. Test condition is what here? False. Two things are there. Decisions are of two types. One is called true. One more is called what, ma? False. Please follow me. Once you understand one thing, other things are dead easy. False. Once it is true, what I should do? I should say, here I am writing one important statement. I am writing, students. What I am saying, execute. Come on, say, I forget. Execute what? Indentation. Execute indentation. 1 minute, ma. At some N is missing. Execute indentation. Indentation block of, yes, block of statements. Indentation block of statements. Very good. After that, what is happening? After that, what is happening? Execute other statements in the program. Am I correct? Execute other statements in the program. I am writing here, execute other statements in the program. Other statements. Because once you come to the program now, you should not get a doubt on the concept. So after this is over, execute other statements in the program. This is the flow. This is the flow. This is the flow. True case, it is happening. How many times? One time. If it is a false also, execute what? Other statements in the program. Execute other statements in the program. This is called what? Flow chart for which one? Simple if statement, which is called entry point. Entry point. Clear or clear or difficult term? Clear. Let us coming to explanation, students. I want to give some small explanation here also. Some small explanation. Diagram itself is enough. But when somebody is asking about explain about what, if simple if statement, you must be careful enough to answer this. That's why I'm explaining this. Look at that. I'm saying first point. Here, if is called what? Keyword. Is called? Yes. Small, very spoon feeding level of notes I'm giving because you will get a good clarity in this. And next I'm writing here test condition to be either true or very good, true or false. Here test condition is either true or what? False. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Now I am writing if the test condition is what? True. Then PVM executes. See the diagram. See the diagram and answer my question. If the test condition is true, PVM executes what? Very good. Very good. Indentation block of statements. Indentation block of statements. And later also executes other statements in the program. Other statements in program. Other statements in program. Are you able to understand? If the test condition is true, execute what? Indentation block of statements and other statements in the program. I will just take out this. I'll just take out this message, students, and I will say, okay, done. I say full stop. Next line I am saying, continue that. I am writing next part. If the test condition is false, if the test condition is false, what happens, sir? If the test condition is false, what happens? PVM executes other statements in the program. Other statements in the program. Am I correct? Other statements in the program only. Other statements in the program only. In the bracket I will write, but not, come on, but not indentation block of statements. Did you understand this word? But not indentation block of statements. This is called the subject of explanation of what? Simple if statement. Concept explained. Concept explained, students. Diagram is explained. Syntax is explained. Now it is the time to go to the program now. Shall I start the program now? Yes. Students in the online, is it clear? Concept, syntax, and explanation, everything is clear. Now I'm going to write one simple example. Very beginning, a funny level example I want to explain. Look at, students. Go to the one small example. And you are the student. Want to go to movie. Want to go to the movie. Now to go to the movie, what is required? What is required? Very good. Ticket. Now I am asking, small program I am writing. TKT is equal to input of. Now I am asking, do you have a ticket? Do you have a ticket? Now I am writing S oblique what? No. S oblique no. Do you have a ticket? Now the person may enter either yes or no. Okay, students. Now the person who is standing at the door will check na if it is there in house. Otherwise, how many decisions are there? So tell me, I forget. Come on. If I don't know what are you doing. If just now I said if true or false means I need to write compulsory if or not. Come on, if TKT is equal to double equal to is called assignment operator. Write 100 times imposition. Ma? Double equal to comparison equality operator. I told in the class, open my Indian Constitution, Python Constitution notebook. There I wrote equality operator. My notes is a blessings for you. If you don't read my notes, if you come just like March 1st, like a people, nothing will come to you. Read the notes and come to the class. I am saying very seriously this point. It is known as equality operator. Yes, sir. Bhavika, it is not a comparison operator. Greater than, less than, double equal to, not equal to, all of them are called comparison operators. Greater than comparison, less than comparison, not equal to comparison, it is called what? Equality operator. Equality is also one comparison. Greater than is also one comparison. Less than also one comparison. Not equal to also one comparison. All relational operators and logical operators are called comparison operators. Double equal to is called what? Equality operator. Bhavika, did you understand, ma? Right. Come on, here I am saying what? Yes. If TKT is equal to yes, what is the, I forget, where is my cursor is blinking? What should I write there? Colon. Don't say colon. Indentation symbol you need to say. Come out. What symbol? Yes. Oh, Manaya. Very good. Go to movie. I say, how much space? How much space? To give 4 spaces, what should I press? Very good. Very good. Print. So, what is that? Enter into theater. Enter into theater. Okay. Enter into theater. Okay, sir. Next I will say, what is that now? Print. Watch and enjoy. Watch and, right. So, next, print of what? So, you eat. What is that? Popcorn is old dialogue. So, something like, okay, something, whatever popcorn or something, whatever you eat. After that, where you will go? Come on. Home. Home or not? Okay. Be careful. Don't laugh. Very important is coming. If you don't have the ticket, what you will do? Go to. After the completion of movie also you are going to wear. No ticket also going to wear. That means home is executing compulsory or not? That means which statement going to home is? Other statements in the program. What is that? See where I am writing, students. I am writing print off because this symbol, because some other people will come and ask me this doubt. For this doubt, I will shiver like anything. Sir, why you are writing some statements left side, some statements right side means I will get so much of headache first. Don't ask this doubt. Sir, why you are writing some statement this side and some statements this side means I'll get very much fear first of all. Don't ask this doubt. You know that's reason, right? Today I said to you, what is this now? Go to home. Go to home, I say, and read Python notes. So this is not good, sir. Go to home is okay, sir, but not good. Because you watched a movie and everything, now after that you need to do some extra work or not? Yes, this is called what? E4. See that symbols now? See that symbols. Just I am writing. In the program, we don't write like that, but we will maintain like this. See, students, are you able to follow? Indentation clear? Right. Which type of statements are indentation? These three statements are called what? And this print statement, go to home and read Python notes is what? Very good. Did you understand what is other statement and what is indentation and all? Very good. Come on. Case number 1. Case number 1. You are the one going to movie. You already having a ticket. Already having a ticket. Yes, sir. Yes is equal to S. S is equal to S. Yes, no. True. S is equal to yes. Execute what? Go to home, enter into theater and then do. Execute the indentation block of statement. Do your operation one time or more than once. And come out of that and go to your home and execute the other statements or not. Good. Second case is what? Second case, you are going to a new movie and there tickets are already sold out and you are looking here and there. Do you have a ticket? No is equal to S. False means going to where? Other statements in the program. And see our diagram also. See our diagram also. Test condition is false. Going to where? Other statement in the program, go to home. If you have a ticket, execute the code related movie and then go to home and all those things. Is my example is clear? Yes. Let me execute this program and I'll show you the coding there. Shall I start? Yes, sir. Students in the online, is it clear this type of small example? Is this example is clear? Yes. Let us move to the example now. I'll go to PyCharm you can take Edit Plus, anything else you can take. Yes, PyCharm I will go to it now. Yes. Coming to this now, I'll go to the PyCharm now. Let us watch. So continuously, Ramya, please switch off your video, ma. So much of time. Are you listening the class or not? Beginning onwards, your video is on. Right. Look at students. I'll go for this. Close this part. Now I'll take a new one. New one I will take it. I'll take this entire thing. Close this program. Close this one. Close this project. I'll take a new project. New project I'm taking. Completely new project. What is this project name? Conditional statements. Complete programs I will show here. COND, conditional STMTS, and inside of it, I'll write my coding. Yes. First example, easy example. Virtual environment is creating, folder is created automatically, project is created, external files are created, everything made ready. Fine. And you can write inside the main also, no problem. But I don't like to write inside of it. I would like to take my own file. Take conditional statement is my project. Choose it, right click, and then say, see students, new, and then Python file, and say that funny.py or movie.py. Movie, small example, because everybody has to understand this, right? Now I am checking. Now I am going to see. Now I am going to see. Here I am going to write. Come on, here TKT is equal to input of, come on students. Do you have a ticket? Do you have a ticket? I am writing what? Yes or no. Yes or what? No. So I will take it. Yes or no. Return. Excellent. If straightforward, you need to get a thought. I'm discussing. Having a ticket, do something. Not having a ticket, do something. How many times? One time. Very good. TKT is equal to what? Yes, sir. Very good. Yes. Yes is called a string. I will take it as string. I say here. I forget to write what is that after that. Indentation. If we press enter key, automatically it will wait in the correct place. It will wait in the correct place. If I press backspace, it is coming this side. If I press tab space, you will get this side. Use only two things, tab and then back. Backspace and tab. Don't use spaces. If you use spaces now, you are buying the headache. And you will bring laptop, sir, I am getting error. If we get an error, I have to take a microscope. Where is the space? I don't do that headache job. You don't bring your laptop when you get the indentation error. Indentation error means your typing mistake. Your ignorance, that error will come. And please maintain the tab and then backspace. Dear students, okay na? Yes. Print off. What is this? Enter into theater. Enter into theater. Okay. Print off what? Watch and watch the movie. Watch the movie. Watch the movie. Okay, students. Next is called like this. Okay. Watch the movie. Right? Something like what? Eat. That's it. Snacks and not time is not there to write it. Finished. Just eat. Now, coming to this point. Now, where is it is waiting? Under the indentation only it is waiting. Now, I want to write statement X or not? Will I write the statement section in the same place where my cursor is waiting? No. I should press what? I should press what? Good. Right. Right. Yes, ma. Who is this? Harish. Be Harish. Why that is mandatory? Please respond. Harish. In C language, opening bracket and closing bracket is called what? Mandatory, to say that this is my block of statements. Harish, please understand this example. Our house is having boundaries or not? Our India is having boundaries or not? That is called opening bracket and closing bracket. Our classroom is having boundaries or not? Like that. Even Python also having boundaries for indentation block of statement, and not boundaries means what? Other statements in the program. I hope, Harish, you understand my example. Harish, is it understandable? Respond it quickly. So I'm writing here, I'm coming out of the indentation. Okay, Harish, you understand. Good. So please remember that. Print. Come on. I'm writing \n. Why \n? Because to maintain some new line. What is this? Go to home. Say what? Go to home and read Python note. Because R is writing, that's why you are writing. You will not read Python notes, I know. That's why exclamation symbol I am writing. Read Python notes. Done. This is comes under what statement? Statement X. This is comes under what, my dear students? Indentation. Shall I execute now? Yes, sir. Please say right click, say run movie. Run movie. It is asking, do you have a ticket? Do you have a ticket? Yes. Yes. Once it is yes, yes is equal to S. Execute the indentation block of statements and execute other statements also. See, students, what happens? Right, very good. Written something like what? S. No problem. You run it once again now. Do you have a ticket? Yes. Why earlier not coming? Because capital Y. Now S. See that. Enter into theater, watch the movie, eat, and go to home. Read Python notes. Once again you run, students. Once again you run, students. Enter. Do you have a ticket? No. No means what? No is equal to S. False means what? Other statement in the program. Go to home and read what? Very good. Now you have a doubt. Sir, you gave capital letter, sir. You gave small letter, sir. Like that you gave now. Sir, how to enter, sir? That are all called what? The high efficiency logics, I will tell you. See, students, I am writing capital S. Capital S definitely not equal to small s. Meaning is same, but case is, see, if I write it, you are getting go to other statement. If I run again, here I am writing capital Y, small e, s. Again go to other statements. Again I am running here, small y, small e, capital S. Again going to where? Other statement. Sir, irrespective of what the end user is typing, I will convert into lower. Which case I am converting into? Dot lower. Dot lower. One function is there in string. I will explain string handling part 2 for you. String handling part 2 I will explain. Go for testing. All of a sudden you got a new one. New one. Look at. S is equal to S. Small s. Understand? S dot. What is the function name? Upper. Uppercase. Because you are already very good in understanding the lines. Uppercase. What is that? Capital S. Now S is equal to what? Python. S is equal to what? It is printed in what? S is equal to Python. Some capital, some small. Come on, say. S dot what? Come on, everything I want to convert into upper. Everything I want to convert into what? Very good. Lower. See that. Upper and lower are the two functions present in where str. Because str I said two parts. Part 1 programming, part 2 programming. Did you remember? Part 1 only completed. Slicing, indexing, etc. Part 2 I said I will explain. I will explain that. Right now, because all of a sudden we got this error, you may think that sir is not explaining that. That's why I'm taking that. Did you understand? Yes, sir. Now you run this, sir, once again. What is my S in my program? Small s. I was converted. Everybody is entering into their own standards. Now I am writing capital S. Which letter end user is entering? That capital S is converted into what? Smaller, lower, lower equality is maintaining. So see the answer what is coming. Go, enter into theater, watch the movie and eat. Did you understand? Yes, sir. Once again you run, sir. I am entering capital E. Yes, sir. See, sir, same thing. You run once again, sir. I am entering so Y, E, yes, sir, capital, and see that everything converted into what? Right, getting the same. Are you able to understand? And finally, I'm going to say, here I'm saying no, getting like this. Such a small example. How much logic is there? Once you get a small example, more clarity, you will understand further examples. Before going to the next example, I want to confirm from everybody, is this example is clear? Is this example is clear for all the students? Yes. Good. Now I'm going to say, yes, ma. Somebody is asking, Venki is asking, backslash t, backslash in is there. Two are same, sir? No. Backslash e is for tab spaces. Backslash n is for new line. New line. Okay, Venki, is it clear? Backslash t stands for tab space to maintain. Backslash n is for new line maintenance. Understand? Very good. Now I am going to entering into the further. Who is this? Prasad. Prasad Patil. What is this? 95E F2F. Open the notes. Open the notes, all of you. All the students in the online also open your notes. Right. Rishikesh, sir, what happened when we use upper, sir? When we use upper, what will happen? Upper data, lower data, equal or not equal? That's why I don't want to go for it. Because it depends on the logic we need to plan. Don't write whatever we like it. Right. So, yes, ma, Prabhavati, you are asking. Prabhavati is asking, sir, what if we want to enter first letter capital, then how to do? Yes, ma, Prabhavati. She is asking that because she is catching what my pressed earlier. Right? For that, she is asking, look at students once, all of you. Since Prabhavati is asking this question, I am answering that. If I write capital, it is converting into what letter? Lower. See, my dear students, what is that? It is a false, na? Yes. Suppose if I am entering something like small, everything I am entering into capital, it is not matching. It is not matching. Even if I am entering small yes, correct also I am entering, it is giving wrong. Now, since student is asking, see student, Python, see, there is one function called what? Title. What is the function name? See that, P capital. Did you understand? P capital. Okay. There is one more function is also there. Yes dot capitalize. That also will give you what? Capitalize. Yes data. Yes. But what is the difference, sir? Now I am going to show you. Both of them are first letters what? Capital. See, sir, please be careful. Python is an OOP language. Please observe. P yes dot title. See that. Every word first letter is capital. Every word is a small I capital and capital A. OO lang A capital. When I use yes dot, I am writing small p only. I am writing p only. Yes dot capitalize, I am saying. Only first word first letter is capital. Only first word first letter is capital. I hope, Prabhavati, you understand more. What is this now? What should I write? Capitalize. So simple. Whatever you say, I will do it. Except human being breathe. With Python, everything you can do. Except human being breathe, everything you can do. That is the power of Python today. Right? Let us start the discussion. Yes, sir. Start. Small s I am entering. Small s doing what? So definitely y convert into what? Capital YES is equal to capital YES. Okay, sir. See the answer. Enter into theater and watch movie. Are you following, students? Now I will say capital YES. See, student. This also small capital also converted into what? Only one letter first capital. Rest of them converted. I hope so. Prabhavati is understanding that. Yes, ma. Prabhavati, did you understand, student? Yes, she understand that. Very good. Now I will explain separately around 13 to 14 functions I will explain. Upper, lower, is upper, is lower, join, split, is alpha, is num, is al num, is digit, like that I will explain. Is title case, is small case, L space, R space, space, decode, encode, lot of things I will explain. Are you able to follow? These are all called what? Functions present in where? STR. List functions I said. Do you remember? You remember that Sarah explained, but you did not remember here. I know. I know. Yeah, some students will remember. I know. But all of them remembering means I feel more happy. Right? Huh? So when you will remember all of you, I want to see that happy days. I must see that. Set functions I said, dictionary functions I said. Daily I will go on saying many more functions from today, because the library is called your assets. Because of learning more libraries in the language, you will gain real assets in the public. If no libraries of your language, no assets in the public. Am I clear? Yes. So please be careful. Now I'm going to go for one more example. So students, write down. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Now I'm going to give you very good assignments. Please be careful. First day today I'm not giving assignment. I will solve it in the class only. For slowly I will give the assignment. Why I am not giving very frequently assignment many more? Because some of the students will not do. They will ask me next day, sir, do yesterday's assignment. I don't want to run backward walking. I want to run forward only. If I go backward, sentimentally not good. That's why majority of the cases I will solve it in the class. Okay, na? Okay, do it. Write a Python program which will accept a number, which will accept a number, which will accept a number, which will accept a number from keyboard, which will accept a number from the keyboard and decide whether it is, decide whether it is positive or negative, positive or negative or zero, positive or negative or zero. First of all, when you write a condition, when you write a question, first think about it. Don't write a condition and don't look at here and there. Understand that. First try to make your brain to run in the brain. Make it to run, make your brain to work on it. Without thinking about your problem, we cannot prepare the logics. See that. Positive number, negative number, zero number. How many conditions are there? How many conditions are there, everybody? 3. 3. Greater than 0. No, great. Okay, less than 0. Later you tell me. Greater than 0 is called what? Positive. Less than 0 is called what? Equal to 0 is called. How many if statements I'll write? 3. Shall we start the logic? Did you get a roadmap? Shall we start? Can you help me? Yes, sir. Go. Students in the online must understand this. Yes. Positive, negative, 0.py. Positive, negative, 0.py. Come on, students. Help me. Program for deciding whether the number is positive or negative or what? Well, come on, student. N is equal to, read the number from the keyboard or not? Yes, I forget how to read the number from the keyboard. Int of, input of, enter a number. Enter a, very good. Number, I got it. My number can be, listen, some of the students are not looking at here. I will ask them very soon the question, or I will send out of the class. Next is called what? 0. 10 or minus 10 or 0. Possibility. Any positive number or negative number. Now I want to check whether it is a positive or negative or 0. First I will go for a positive. I forget. What to do next? Very good. If n greater than 0. N greater than, I forget what to do there. Indentation symbol. See that when I press enter, exactly my cursor is waiting there. Exactly my cursor is waiting there. Print of is positive. Double quotes is what? Positive. Okay, students. Dot format of n. Excellent. Come on, what is my number is coming? 10. Please understand the flow. Don't see here and there. What is the value of n? 10 greater than 0. Execute what? Indentation block of statements. What is printed? 10 is positive. After that, where it is coming? Other statement. Other statements means other decision or not? What is my number, for example? Minus 10 greater than 0. False means what? In other statement, what should I write? Very good, very good. N less than what? 0. Excellent. What should I write there? Print of is. Excellent. Dot format of n. Super. Come on, students. N is what here? Minus 10. Minus 10 greater than 0. False means where it is going. In other statement, what I have? If statement is there. Minus 10 less than 0. True. Execute what? Corresponding indentation block of statement. After executing corresponding indentation block of statement, it will execute other statement in the program or not? In other statement in the program, one more decision is there for me. What is the another decision? 0. Come on, student. I forget what to write here. If n double equal to 0, indentation. Come on, student. Is very good. Is 0. Dot format of n. Super. Now I will write some small example. Program execution completed. Just for you to understand, it is also one other statement in the program. It is not necessary to write, just only for your confirmation purpose. Program execution completed. Program execution completed. Come on, students. Students in the online. Visha, who is that? Vaishak. What is the meaning of format of n? Format. Format. That is already explained in the class. That is already explained in my class. Format explained or not? Already explained. Once if I explain, I never explain again. Because already it is there in the notes. You have to read. Okay? Fine. Is it understandable, students in the online? Yes. Let us run this code. Run this code. Yes, run. See that, students. See that, students. Go to the place. Yes, enter the number. 12. Only 10 and 10. Anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is that 1, 2, 3, 4? Positive number. Program execution completed. Actually, how it is coming? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just for a minute, for your flow. 1, 2, 3, 4 greater than 0. True. Execute what? After that, going to where? Other statement. 1, 2, 3, 4 less than 0. It will come here. 1, 2, 3, 4 is equal to 0. It will come here. Don't think that from here it will come here. No. It is supposed to be like this. Did you understand? Well, once again, run. Enter the number. Minus 345. Minus 345. Please look into that. Look into the flow, please. Minus 345 greater than 0. Statement X. Minus 345 less than 0. To execute the corresponding indentation block of statements and execute the other statement in the program. 345 is equal to 0. Other statement in the program. Program execution completed. This is the way of subject flow. Press the enter key, students. See, my dear students. Take little bit up. Minus 345 is negative. Program execution completed. Flow is very much clear. Once you understand this flow, writing coding is what? Simple. Run once again, students. I say 0. Come on, flow, everybody. 0 is equal to 0. 0 greater than 0. Go to where? Say, why are you sitting idle? Say, Other statement in the program. Once again, 0 greater than 0. Go to 0 less than 0. Go to where? 0 is equal to 0. What happens? Execute the corresponding indentation block of statements and execute the other statement in the program or not. Program execution completed. Program execution completed. See that 0 is 0. Program execution completed. Easy or difficult? Easy, sir. Easy, sir. Now I will say, now the most important doubt, if I am a student in the class, sir, enter a number, I will enter KVR. You listen. You listen. You did not. I will explain this. This is called strong programming. Here, you have to understand one thing, because already we have this type of training in my class. KVR is a purely string data, which I am trying to convert into which type? Int type, which cannot convert. That is known as exception occurrence in my program. In exceptions, I will explain this. Right now, you will get a value error. Value error is coming, my dear student. This I was already made you to understand in the conversions. What is possible, what is not possible. Already one day we are very perfect. I hope today you are not remembering. I am damn sure about it. You are not remembering. Am I correct? Accept the truth. Who is remembering? Who is remembering? Stand up. Complex to float. Complex to float possible or not possible? Huh? Not possible. Sure. Suspectingly saying. No, alpha. I am not asking your question. I am asking my question. Complex. Okay. Complex numbers possible to convert to float or not? False. Not possible, you have to say. Don't feel tension. Correct, you are saying. False. Okay. String into float. Possible or not possible? Possible. String into 12 within the double quotes. See. A is equal to 12 within the double quotes. B is equal to what? Float of A. Float of A. Possible. That's why you will forget. No problem, sit down. Who is remembering, girls? Sir, you are asking girls first time. Feeling tension, sir. Remembering? Not at all. Boys, that side boys. This side boys. Remembering? Stand up. Complex string into complex. Good. Very good. Complex boolean into boolean. Silence. Possible. Possible. Sit down. I am asking from 10 years. 25 years in Java. I know where you fall down, where you will jump. I know. Who is remembering? Stand up. Okay. I will come to you. Let him ask first. Okay. Float into complex. Possible. Float into complex. 2.3 into complex. 2.3 plus 0j. Possible. You are saying not possible. Sit down. String integer into float. Silence, I said. Possible. Okay. Complex float. Complex number. Okay. First, complex number into float. Good. Not possible. Complex float string into complex. Silence. Think once again. String float into complex. Into complex. Not possible. Okay. string bool true into complex. Answer. Possible. Okay. Answer. Bool true into complex. Answer. One plus 0j. Okay, very good. You got 99 marks. 1 mark. Where is that? This answer. Anybody else? The type of good candidate. Ready? Okay. Ready to answer? Yes. All the best.